Hello, welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brianna, and I am playing along with Off the Board with Pineapple Papers all month long, where we take a pin from our Pinterest board and use it. And I'm also playing along with the Sketch Sunday Girls, and we all grab the same sketch. And today's sketch is from Pinterest, and it is by PageMaps. So I have photos that are from my trip to England last year when I was hiking the Dales Way with my friend Diane. I had printed these probably not the last season of Chrissy's Beautiful Life in 30 Days of Sketches, but the season before. So this was 18, I think, so 17. And that happens to me where sometimes I'll have sketches, I'll have photos printed out, and I just won't get to making that sketch that month. And sometimes I will do it for the next month, but since we've had another series, I decided just to take these and to use them for the sketch. Now the page maps sketch says 3.25 by 3.25 photos, and mine are 3 by 4, and that is the beauty of a sketch that you can change it however you like. I am using, this is my brand new to me, my brand new, like viewfinder, or like film reels, creative memories punch. And I wanted to show you that how these just punch like butter. And I know I say it like every time, but they're just so easy to use. They line up great, and it doesn't give you, they're never going to stick. They just punch so great. And here I'm going to get rid of all my little schnibbles. Um, so the paper that I am using is uh it's from Cartabella, and it's called Moments and Memories, and it's from 2014. And actually I have had used the same collection on the 4th on Friday. Um and I did these in reverse order. So I did this one first, and then I did Friday's one. And Fridays, I almost got the whole thing used up. Super excited. So I don't have any stickers or anything with it. I just have the paper, and I'm using. And the reason why I wanted to do them both so close together is because I had all this 49 Market stuff out that matched. So rather than putting it away, I knew I could keep it on my desk and then use it. The other one was for a photo. These are upside down right now. The other one was a photo of, oh, actually it was of Diane and another friend. We were out to dinner, so that was fun too. And I think I used to do a lot more black and whites, but in the past couple of years I haven't, unless it's a challenge. So these are fun. You've got all these. I said this in the last video too. Like these are like the bright colors I like that aren't like, it's not the primary colors that are so bright. Um, but this is just a fun collection. So I'm going to use a little bit of black, a little bit of red and white, some green, and to me it doesn't read Christmas at all, right? I mean, I'm using red and green, but in different kind of ways and different amounts. It all works out. The chandelier piece I had cut, and it's not in half. And at first, I'm not sure if I thought I was going to use the smaller piece, but you'll see me in a minute kind of change them out and say, do I want the bigger piece, the smaller piece? Um, I'm not sure if this was on a 12 by 12 layout or if it was like more of an 8.5 by 11, but to me, the smaller piece, even though it looks like what it is in the sketch, wasn't working. I think maybe my red and white stripe is bigger, which again is just fine because I can do it any way I want to. So I do go with the bigger piece. I've got my red and white stripe in the back, and then I'm going to trim these pieces down so that I've got a full scallop, but yeah, and it's going to be a little bit shorter. That's okay. That's the way it is in the sketch too. So, and I don't do this enough where my head thinks scallop, scallop, scallop. How easy is it to take this one that's round, cut it down the middle, and then have one for each side? You don't need to have every sort of punch. You can make do. I could have honestly used any kind of punch with this one. Um, it doesn't have to be a scallop, but since I got this and it's brand new, I wanted to make sure to use it. I have 3 other punches that I got. There was a sale. I think, I can't remember what it was. If you spent $100, you got $25 off. So, and I got to tell you, I don't normally get much else from Creative Memories. And I can't say that never, because I do. They're embellishments. There's something, if I need something, they're cute. But the tools, the punches is really what I love and what I go for. So this is one of the card parts from the collection. I'm going to put that on top. Now on top it says title. And it doesn't necessarily, oh no, it has place for journaling underneath the photo on the right there. So I do think about putting the title over the postcard. And you're going to see me bring that title in a few moments. But first, I'm going to get these photos down. Now, I use the Becky Higgins Project Life app, and then I printed on my Epson PictureMate 400. And I got to tell you, they never, I shouldn't say never. Um, the photos can often be not exactly 3 by 4 because between if I'm, trying to um, edit it on the photo app and I'm trying to edit it on the Becky Higgins app, they get not exactly the same size on either side of the 4 by 6. That does not bother me. So I end up tucking a little bit of that photo on the left underneath the postcard. So here is today. Oh, I'm going to get this twine out. I didn't want to put, nothing made sense to me to make a kind of a garland there. Is it a garland? Banner? Banner up there. Although one of my new punches is a banner. It just didn't seem like it was going to fit in there. So I'm just going to use a string. I'm, and I don't have a tag to string the tag, to string the string through like it does on the sketch. But I'm rather proud of myself. I like this look and I think I should do this more often. So, um, and the other thing, well, I'll tell you the other thing when that's coming up, but this kind of gives me a little struggle, but it turned out pretty, I love it, love it. You don't have to have a bow, just a little bit of a knot there. So well, this was our night before our first day of hiking. So, um, we were well, I shouldn't say we were refreshed. We did had just flown in, but we were ready to hike. So I have these I have like a compass north, south, east, west there, and then I still have today, but I'm going to switch that out. I have Traveler, which I really liked. I like the color and everything, but there's two of us, and that just bothered me. I think I have to save that for a different page when there's just one of us or the other. But I will keep looking for titles. Oh, hey, if you have 49 to market, these are those little, you get a whole, like a 12-inch piece of it. It's almost like a rickrack or something, a ribbon, and you get it in like every color. And like I never think to use those. This necessarily wasn't in the sketch, but it was perfect to kind of cover the seam in between the scallop there and the striped paper. It's just the same color as the striped paper, but just another definition there, and I love that. And again, I don't see it read as Christmas at all. It's got some gray in there, some navy. Um, there's the coral, and then the kind of the seafoam green and kind of a turquoisey color. But I will bring in the compass, and I've got to have tickets. I have a lot of tickets to use. I'll be using tickets for the rest of my life, even though people don't even use tickets anymore. So good times. I'm liking this as a title. There we go. And it doesn't end up when I get everything down, that compass is not covering the tag hole, and something tells me I should take that same black twine and put some through the tag hole. That little tag says making core memories, which we certainly were. And then I'm going to get a one of the negative strips up there. I was like I think that's a laser punch out type thing. I'm just looking for other items to layer on either of the clusters. I'm just having fun with that. And I just love how these certain ones of these Ferdinand Market are matching exactly with the Cartabella papers. That just makes my heart happy. So, and as you can see, I have a lot of pieces of 49 Market. So really have to start using it. I think I have some crops coming up that I'm going to have to bring it with me and get these beautiful pieces on into my layouts. That's like a postage thing. It's like a frame, but it's like a postage stamp frame kind of thing. So I like how that sits there. I have plenty of space for journaling. I had a like a hiking journal. So I have to see because we hadn't started hiking yet, but I bet we wrote about our train our plane and train trip over. So I'll have some journaling for that for sure. Couple of these laser cutout. Now you don't want to punch these out too soon because some of these laser cuts are so fine. So you can see I left the ribbon inside that part of the cardboard there. But I do separate them out by color, and those will be okay. They're actually kept in a little baggie in my 49 Market stuff. On the right hand side, all those words are from the Cardabella collection. I don't end up using any of them, and you know what? On the other layout that I don't either. I can see those being very well used though on any layout that I do, as long as it color coordinates. So now I'm getting to the point where I'm liking everything is and I can glue things down. That just wasn't going to work there. I just didn't want it climbing up the picture there. I'm not sure why, but I didn't like it there. So that comes off. But I will use my glue to glue everything down. Now in the final shots, you will see you'll see some glue. This glue isn't it dries clear, but it's gonna look, see, you can see right there, I lifted it up and put it back down, and now you're gonna see that glue at the end, but that's okay. I do have some Barely Art glue. It gets stuck. I mean, I keep a pin in it, but it gets stuck up, so I will have to work on that so I can get my Barely Art glue back working again. I often like to do splatters on my pages. This one does not get splatters, and I've been really stuck on like gold splatters lately, but no splatters for this one. And there's that little hole, like I said, is not going to get covered up. Um, and so I should go back with some black twine, but you will not see that in the finished photos. There's a little postage stamp. I thought those are cool, pretty cool too. That's gonna do it for me. That's gonna finish this layout. And until next time, may your memories always have a home on paper.